Oh, now I don't know how to do intros. Now I'm all like out of sorts. Um, so Curse of Strahd is not happening tonight for anyone who's watching. So we're doing a one shot that takes place in the Fey realm. Um, do we want to go over character introductions and who we're all playing?
Of course. I can start if you'd like.
Or unless someone else wants to go.
Not it.
Nose goes.
All right. Well, I'll start us off then. I am playing Gimdall Everstan, a dwarven wizard who's a little bit out of sorts. He won't cause any trouble, though, I'm sure.
Right.
Sandra, how about you? Or are you still cooking?
I'm playing an elf rogue thief. The name I generated was Rosania Olarek. And I don't know. I guess in my mind, I'm like kind of thinking maybe she was like had like a noble background, but like gets into trouble, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
As one does. That's a noble.
I would if I were a noble.
Yeah.
And that leaves...
I gave her. Oh,
sorry.
I was gonna say something just that was just random. So just go ahead.
And then we have Putri. Just Putri. There is no clan name here, for they were in service her entire life. She was a nanny. And you are now all of her children.
Oh my god. I love it. Oh my god, where is it? I love how whenever I go to my marketplace items in Roll20 and I have all types selected, it just shows me the maps and tokens, but not the actual modules that we have.
Nice.
Until I like refresh the filter. Because what I was going to do is I was going to link the Roll20 module that we're doing so that the person who made it can get a little bit of recognition. So tonight we're going to be playing a little one-shot called The Phase Folly. It's made by MonkeyDM, which I will have linked in the chat on Twitch, and then I will hopefully remember to put that in the bottom. Hopefully I'll remember to put that in the video. If not, then hopefully somebody else at me. But the adventure starts. Well, I guess my first question is, do you guys know each other?
Probably for simplicity, we should know each other.
Okay.
If that helps.
Which one of you said you were of a noble house?
That's that I was saying. That's kind of what I'm imagining. So that would be Rosania.
Alright. Then Putri may have at one point been in service to yours.
Okay.
Whether or not she was around when you were the subject of her service remains to be seen.
Okay.
But either way, the adventure starts as you each find a invitation in your pocket that was not there a moment before. It is written on extremely fancy parchment paper with an elegant wax seal enclosing it. do you guys open it?
Oh yeah, without hesitation, just open it up, unfazed. Doesn't seem to realize there's something wrong or unusual here.
I shall also open mine.
All right.
Yeah, I'll open mine too.
Let me, since I'm skipping around a little bit, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything crazy. Okay, so as you guys open the letters, you find that you have received an invitation to a ball. One of, oh, I'm gonna butcher names. Oh, I'm gonna butcher names, and I'm so sorry. One of King Tomnus. If anyone would like, they can try to make a history check for me to see if you recognize the name.
All right, I'll make one here. 22.
22. So you would know that this is not anyone from the material plane, but you've definitely heard that name before in the teachings of the Fey realm.
Okay. Yes, definitely. Of course, this is quite unusual. He can be kind of vague, not really stating anything that he knows about him. Just kind of absentmindedly discussing, perhaps. Yeah.
And as you read over the invitations, I'm so sorry in advance, a giant puff of glitter is going to explode from each of the envelopes.
Oh, goodness me. I think there's glitter up my snout.
Quite serious. You should have that looked for.
Yeah, do we need to make a saving throw to avoid, like, choking?
I will say you don't need to. It's more of like,
Okay.
It's gonna cover your vision for a second as this purple glitter just surrounds your vision and you find yourselves in front of a giant purple castle.
I knew I'd never be able to escape the glitter.
Glitter.
If you
Why does it have to
want,
be glitter?
if you guys want for silliness, you can roll dexterity saving throws to see if you can avoid getting glitter on your outfits.
Oh, hell yeah.
Putri is just used to glitter at this point because, you know, working with small children, messes are inevitable. Gods help you if they get their hands on glitter.
I got a 13, so in theory he might have tried to avoid it, but then just got covered, just kind of gave up like a dog stuck out in the rain, just completely covered.
I will say with a 13, you get most of it off, but because it's glitter, it's always going to be there. You're going to find it like in your trousers at one point. So it's like, how the fuck did that get there? Like 2 months later.
You know, that tracks. The herpes of the craft world.
Yep.
Crafting herpes.
Yep. And with the 14, yeah, I'll say you get like half of it off, but parts of you are still covered.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not
I'm
mean
assuming
to...
it would be like a DC 30 to completely avoid
Probably.
permanent glitterization.
Probably. So you said that you didn't mean to do
keeps
that?
doing I didn't mean to roll with... I don't know if
Oh,
that's
that's
advantage
fine.
or whatever.
We usually just take the left one if that happens.
Alright, 13 to avoid glitter.
Yeah, no, you're covered in glitter still. It's no longer in your snout though. That's a plus. So you guys find yourself in the grand estate of King Tumnus. I'm gonna call him King Tumnus from like fucking Chronicles of
Narnia?
Narnia. Yeah. That's
Nice.
just who this is, my headcanon at this point. And you guys are greeted by towers that stretch towards the heavens, seemingly woven from the golden tendrils of ancient spellbound vines. The castle walls are composed of ivory stone, which shimmers with an iridescent purple glow, reflecting the various shades of twilight and starlight cascading from the sky above. You guys get like the really intense smell of roses and other like sweet florals. And overall, like you guys feel like this ethereal calm.
Gimdall appears just a little bit not uncomfortable, but he's just not used to the smell of flowers, things like that.
All right, and then before you guys is the entrance, which are just like archways adorned with like intricate filigree that just like lead to the opulent halls. Their ceilings depicted ever-changing murals of legendary heroes and mythical creatures.
Interesting. Yeah. Gimdall's gonna look at them and pretend like he knows each and every one of them. Oh yes, that one. Yes. Pretty obvious that he really doesn't know what he's looking at half the time.
Does anyone step forward to go in?
I'm going to be very brave and step forward.
Same.
Why do these have 40? Anyways, as you guys walk in, you see a small little sprite. Kind of looks like a little butler with like a cute little tuxedo, little butler cuffs, and they're holding out like a small tray of drinks, and they're gonna offer you each a drink if you take it.
Yeah, take one.
Yeah, I'll grab it and like swish it around and then slowly sip on it.
So it is so I don't really know much about wine, so we're just gonna say it's like a really sweet wine that's kind of like white and like, I don't know if it can be purple shimmery, but it's the Feywild, so it's gonna be purple and shimmery.
It can now.
Hell yeah.
And also, you're the DM in this situation. You can make up the rules if you like.
Exactly.
are
It's
young.
Feywild nonsense. That's why it's purple or has purple shimmers in it.
About how big are these cups?
I would say like normal wine glass sized. So not like super huge goblets. Do you have really big hands?
Yes.
So it's gonna be a little bit hard for you to like not feel like you're about to crush it, but it'll be fine.
Gingerly takes one glass between the claws.
Yep.
Why, thank you.
The sprite's gonna say, "Oh, please enjoy the party. Thank you so much for coming."
Yes, no, thank you. Thank you for having us. This looks like quite the event.
Right. So as you guys step in further into the did I say this was the hall? I think so. You kind of notice that the atmosphere changes abruptly and things go a little bit darker. But for now, you guys find yourself in a grand, expansive ballroom. Its grandeur tinged with unsettling elegance. Towering walls are adorned with intricate shimmering mosaics that dance in the flickering candlelight. if you guys take a closer look at the mosaics, you will realize that they are actually polished bones.
Well, that's a bit macabre.
And expensive.
Huh.
And if you guys would like, you guys can all each make a perception check for me.
Perception, alright.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't see nothing. 6.
14.
All right. So, Crypt, what's your roll?
A 6.
A 6? Okay. Okay, so I'm really bad at character names. So, Sea Dragon, I forgot your character's name already. I'm so sorry.
Putri.
Patri?
Yeah.
All right, so Patri, you're the only one who's going to notice this. But in the kind of like in this upper area, I'm going to drag out my ruler. Over this way, about 100 feet away, you kind of notice some weird dude just kind of standing in the corner looking a little out of sorts. They look a little uncomfortable and a little paranoid. But you also notice some other things.
Ooh.
After taking a look at the mosaics, you kind of look around a little bit more and you realize that the candles that are lit are rested in skeletal hands that just hang out from the wall. And the chandeliers above you are fashioned from interlocked rib cages.
Well, that's unsettling.
Yes, the quality is a little bit poor, you're correct.
Because quality is the thing that we are most concerned about, apparently.
Whoever the
And not the fact
whoever
that they are...
the owner of this manor is must have some strange taste.
Are we just going to ignore the fact that those are probably bones from formerly living people?
I hope that they're not bones from living people. That would make it quite awkward.
I'm going to go check out that awkward feeling dude over yonder.
Where are you going? Gimdog will slowly kind of follow along, still looking at all the human bone architecture.
Does it specify they were made from human stuff?
They
bones,
just
sorry.
they just say bones.
Humanoid bones?
I would assume
Yeah.
humanoid. But as you gonna pull you 1 second. As you stop here, you're gonna notice something. It's kind of like a quick glance, but you do notice that there are a bunch of open coffins. You see a couple of rich nobles just standing around talking about these coffins that are open, and then inside of each of the coffins are a skeleton. And then as you pass, you kind of hear them whispering about just some weird rumors and something about King Tumnus being a little crazy. He's been really just not interested in his usual friendly parties that they used to have. Now everything's just kind of dark and creepy.
I'm going to make a slight detour and ask these people, dear lords and ladies, I couldn't help but hear, the macabre state of affairs was not how it always was, if I'm not mistaken?
Oh, no, we used to have a lot brighter decor. around here.
It is a very bold choice.
It is, but King Tumnus always has the best sense of decor. It must be in the latest fashion.
I think I read about that somewhere, yes.
Yes, exactly. He gets it.
Hell, the Gimdall has no idea what's going on. He's just trying to keep up with the conversation.
Is there a time frame for this change?
Oh. It's been happening over a while now, but it started off like subtle at first, but now it's just kind of this. Also, time in the Feywild is crazy. I will just say that.
Yeah, it's Tir Nanog all over again if we're not careful. Anyways, onward to the uncomfortable-looking fellow that was over this way.
Alright. And this is like a party among like nobles, right? So I'm gonna,
Yep.
as we're here, I'm gonna be kind of like, once I've gotten over the initial shock of the skeletal decor, I'm gonna be kind of like keeping a little eye out for anything that looks like it'd be fun to steal.
All right. Do you want to make me a perception or investigation check? Whichever's higher.
Which one is higher? Investigation is higher by 1, so I'll go with that.
Eight, 10. I mean, you could probably find like little gemstones in like these little fire pits here that are like more decorative. But you would probably realize that if you were to try to pick it up, it'd probably be really loud, and you would need like a really big distraction to pry them off.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Or you can try to like loot around one of these sarcophagi. But once again, you'll probably need a pretty big distraction to keep the nobles away from talking from them. Or talking
Yeah,
around
I'll
them.
just keep that in mind, and I'll try thinking up like how I can cause a distraction.
Alright, and then are you gonna rejoin the others?
What did you say again?
Oh, are you gonna rejoin with the others after you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will move your token up there because you do have a little token down there.
Oh, there's an actual map. There we go. Okay. See the map now.
Alright, so as you approach the corner, hidden in the corner of the chamber and watching with eager eyes is a slightly pale elven figure who seems to not move its eyes off of you. I don't like the word "it's." That was just written in there.
Did all of us notice that?
Yep, as soon as you guys approach, that's when you'll notice it.
Nice. That's hello.
All right, so do you just like approach like the figure and say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, you see that the eyes go wide for a second, and they say, "Uh, "Oh, uh, hello."
Gimdall's
What
going to.
troubles you?
Oh, go ahead,
Sorry.
please.
No, I interrupted. You go.
I was gonna say Gimdall just going to completely misread the like the eyes going myself. Oh, sorry. I'm a dwarf. I know we're unusual. We're exotic. That's basically all he's doing. He's not adding anything to the conversation.
May I ask, did you arrive here the same way that we did, with a strange, glittery invitation?
Oh, no, I'm from here. And as he's speaking
Oh.
like a hushed tone, and you all kind of notice that he just barely keeps eye contact with you as he talks.
I'm gonna kneel down to his level and say, "What troubles you, child?"
It um, just be careful. I don't think he meant to say that, but whatever. He's gonna say that now. What troubles me? Nothing troubles me. Just, and then he's gonna speak up a little bit louder and just say, "This is a wonderful party. There's no trouble here, of course." And then goes back to like a hushed tone and says, just keep the pleasantries. We don't want to upset the king." He's been in such a rotten mood lately.
I'm picking up a little bit of a there's no war in Bossing Say vibe from that.
Love it.
Hopefully, none of us get invited to Lake Laogai.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'm
if
sure
we
the
receive
king's
more invitations, let's be hesitant to open them.
Yeah. I'm sure the king's demeanor will definitely cheer up with this wonderful decor that they put around lately.
Perhaps he had too much sugar and now he's come for the crash.
Mm. That is a very strong possibility. Gim's just kind of like leaning against Bone or whatever's in the hall that's at the right height to lean against, not really caring about any of it.
I'm just going to gently nudge him away from any precious surfaces.
Oh yeah, you probably have to like try to like lean up against this pedestal with like a very like elegant vase on it.
Can Dragonborns have tails here? If so...
It's up to you.
Yeah, tail time! And I'm just gonna use my tail to, like, gently push our little dwarf friend away from the vase. Or vase, if you're that kind of person.
Ooh, fancy. Yeah, he just like slides out of the way with no actual effort. Just, kind of seems a little confused as to how he got to where he is. Oh, okay.
Give me like 1 second. I have to read something.
Mm-hmm. No, you're fine. you decided to throw together this this one shot real quick to give me a break, so I appreciate it, player. After everything going on today. So take your time, and I will fill the void if need be. Jim's just kind of walking like around in circles almost, just kind of like muttering to himself different things, like having an argument with himself and losing. Yes. No, you see, no. No, you're wrong. No, well, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree then. No, I do not need a nap. I'm not cranky.
I believe most people could benefit from a nap every now and then.
No, I don't. I don't need a nap.
Okay. So, as you guys are having this little banter, the elven, I'm gonna call him dude because we use 3 different pronouns from it, they to he. Yeah. So, that's fun. they like, if this were a cartoon, a light bulb would like kind of like flash on above their head as they get an idea. Oh, come here really quickly.
Yeah.
You said you're not from here, right?
No, we came in from over there.
Like,
oh, you mean here? Yes, no.
You came in from the door?
Yes. We weren't always here with you.
I think what he meant is we didn't come here through conventional means.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's obviously.
Are you sure you don't need a nap? Or are you perhaps grumpy from a cold or something? And then I'm just holding the back of my paw to his forehead.
No, I did find some sugar. I think it was sugar. That was in that envelope. It didn't taste very good.
Then it was probably not sugar.
That would explain why it didn't look like or taste like sugar. Darn.
He's gonna look at you guys with like a look of like slight disbelief. He's just like, what the fuck did I just get myself into? But the desperation's gonna take over, and he, in like a very hushed tone, like you guys can barely hear this, he's going to ask, can you keep a secret for me?
I can, but I don't know about those back there. As he points back to nothing.
Are there ghosts here?
Oh, there are ghosts everywhere. But yes.
He's gonna take out like a pair of these, we as players would recognize these as like night vision goggles.
Those are some fancy looking spectacles you've got there.
They're ghost detectors.
Oh.
I don't think these would fit my face.
I mean, do you wanna try? I do need them back though. But I don't see any ghosts, so we're good.
What are the and over the table, what are the logistics of modifying goggles meant for flat faces into goggles that can accommodate a snout?
If it's a magical item, it'll fit, but if you take these, this is not a magical item.
And I'll just hold one of the lenses to one eye and keep the other closed.
So all it is a green piece of glass over these goggles. But from what you can tell, you don't see any ghosts.
Ghosts are very tricky, very sneaky. Could always be one right behind you. Spins around real fast, tries to catch like nothing. grasping at nothing at the end. Oh,
I'm
next
gonna,
time.
I'm gonna roll a d20 really quickly.
D20. Straight D20.
Yeah, go for it. You can. I was gonna roll it for something, but this is more fun to have you roll it.
A natural 1.
Oh, he is going. This
I'm
elf
in danger.
man is going to yelp so loudly as you have just scared him. And the
Yeah.
music's gonna come like to a record screeching stop. And everybody's gonna stare at you.
All right, I think it's time for a timeout, and I'm just going to hike this dwarf and lug him over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
He's uncertain how he got there. He's like, okay then. Hello, everyone, as he just kind of waves to everyone looking around.
And then a moment later, the music goes back, and everybody just kind of goes back to the conversation. Just a weird face shit does just happen. He's gonna stop you guys
And you're
from.
going to stay. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
And you're going to stay like this until you promise me you'll behave.
I'm quite well behaved. I have not broken anything or killed anyone that I'm aware of, have I?
I'll believe it when I see it.
During all the like commotion with Trip's character,
Mm-hmm.
like using the ghost goggles and Sea Dragon's character picking them up, can I like try and take a check like what if this person, I'm guessing they're an elf based on their
Yeah.
token?
Yep, they're an elf. Like specifically an elf with like super pale skin and white hair. They're a little bit shorter.
Right.
And apparently have purple eyes, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it during like the ghost goggle shenanigans. I'm just gonna like, while they're distracted by that, I'm gonna like take a peek and see if there's anything interesting in their pockets.
All right, go for it. Make
I'm assuming that
me.
would be perception.
Yeah, we'll do perception first. What'd you roll?
A 18.
You can find. I'm gonna roll a d100 really quickly. You find 64 gold pieces and a hand crossbow.
Ooh. Okay, I'm assuming that pickpocketing is sleight of hand, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna. What do I want to try and grab? I'm gonna try and grab that crossbow. Get another toy.
All right. And for
Do I notice
funsies,
this?
do this with advantage because he's distracted.
Okay, how I don't know, is there a way to like specifically add advantage, or should I just roll twice?
Just roll twice. That'll be easier. Ha.
Sleight of hand is one of my expertises, so
Hell yeah. So you needed to be a 16. So a 25 will do it.
let's go.
You can add a hand crossbow to your inventory.
Let's go.
And the question is, do I notice this attempted pickpocketing?
What is your passive perception?
Passive is 11.
I will leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want to do a stealth versus perception check or use the passive?
I'd be
I
down
mean,
to do like
what?
stealth versus perception.
All right.
Okay. Although it would be funny if Putri has that, like, parent sense. You know how mothers magically
Mhm.
know if you're up to no good?
Yep.
Same concept. I guess you evade notice for now.
Let's go. Now I can dual wield.
Hell yeah. Wait, did you pick up the crossbow expert? But either way, yeah, you definitely pickpocket that hand crossbow. And as like the kind of chaos dies down from the ghost shenanigans, which by the way, you guys never asked this man's name. But that's fine. He's gonna stop you guys and say, wait. Maybe you guys can help me with something.
Okay. By the
Yes,
way,
Bodine, what would you like? I'm just gonna give him a name without asking. He's pretty sure he's asked, so he's just going with the first name that comes to mind.
Oh, my name is... once again, I'm gonna butcher names. I'm so sorry to this creator. Midros? Midros? I'm gonna say Midros because that's easy to pronounce.
Then why did you tell me your name was Bodine?
I never said my name was Bodine.
Well, interesting.
But I need... Maybe you guys can help. I am here to just gather some information on the king.
Have you asked the king this information?
No.
That is the easiest way to get information, I find.
I don't think that'll work with this kind of information that I need.
Oh, is it a personal type thing? I understand. Say no more.
Yes. it
I'm
is.
just going to... I'm going to put this dwarf down because, let's be real, lugging a whole dwarf is probably going to put some strain on the shoulder.
For funsies, you want to make a strength check?
Sure.
Do I?
I mean, I don't know why you are, but you can too.
No, I...
21. I mean, you could probably carry that dwarf for a while without feeling any strenuous or strain on your muscles.
Still, I think he's behaved enough. I'm just gonna set him down gently, but then make the I'm watching you motion.
It's gonna make it back to you. Just, yes. Thank you for the upsies.
Anytime.
No.
You know, I'm not sorry, Claire.
No. I hate that. Alright, so after Midro says that, a pulse in the music will pick up and you guys see a sea of masked dancers just kind of come out of everywhere. It doesn't really tell me where they come from, so I'm gonna say that they just kind of like, they're all just kind of like around, and they kind of all kind of meet towards the center, up towards the north side where the throne is.
Kim just goes with it. I think the festivities are starting.
All right, do you all kind of follow the dancers?
Oh yeah, just dancing
Yeah,
along.
are the is there like music going along with the dancers?
Oh yeah, there's like there's been music playing this entire time. Like
Is
the
it
music only stopped for like a brief second
okay?
when the
When
scream
you say that
happened.
the dancers are like distracting,
Yes.
I'm gonna like without really just kind of slip away from the our party and go check out one of those spots where I found the gems again.
All right. It's like any of these little fire pits.
Right. Um, is it like a sufficient like distraction for me to attempt this, or would I still have eyes on me?
It would be a little risky, but you could probably do it.
Okay. And you said it's like something I need to pry out, so I guess I'd be using a crowbar.
I know this is not technically how these tools are used, but I can say you can use these tools if you have it.
Ooh, okay.
So it'd be like dexterity plus your proficiency modifier. Unless you have
Okay.
expertise in these tools.
I'm going to trail after this person because shock, horror, a child is wandering off.
Are we children? Or,
Everybody is.
or are
Everybody
you
is
just
children.
like a oath of parenthood?
Oath of
paladin?
parenthood.
I suppose devotion does come pretty close to parenthood.
All right.
Does the 17 succeed?
Oh yeah. Ha. So you pry off this
1d20.
giant purple gemstone, and at a quick glance, you can recognize that this gemstone is worth 153 gold.
Wowzers. All right. Awesome. Do I need to do some kind of like a stealth check or something to avoid getting caught with it?
We'll do sleight of hand versus perception.
Oh, awesome. Wait. Oh, because I did exclamation mark. Okay. That's 8.
Jesus.
Contested against perception of whom, though?
Oh, I thought that was meant for you.
People
It'll.
around or is that
Okay.
you?
Damn.
I will say with the 17, the people around don't really pay attention. They're more focused on dancers.
Nice. Okay, so I'm slipping that in there. Gem. I'll just add 100. You said it's 150 gold?
153.
Okay. I'll add a custom item since that's an option. So yeah, I slipped the gem into one of my like pouches on my belt.
God, this makes me want to play a rogue next.
Do it.
And then I'll like, because I'm not sure if we actually did they tell us the like secret they wanted us to keep?
Their secret was that they were gathering information on the king.
Okay. Okay. I'll just kind of keep hold of the gem for now. Maybe I can find someone to sell to. Maybe I can do something fun with it. But we'll see.
It's kind of hard to make out everybody else's tokens, though.
Wait, what?
I'm having slight troubles making out other people's tokens. Probably because of the purple haze.
Would it be
Purple haze.
easier if you guys did nameplates? Like that.
Yeah, it would probably would be easier.
What are nameplates in Roll20?
If you click on your token, you should be able to see like a little cogwheel towards like the bottom.
Yeah, I've got my name in, but I know I can't adjust the visual settings on it.
Alright, let's see if I can figure that out, because I'm not sure. Do you guys see each other's nameplates or not?
Not yet.
Okay.
I believe there's a what is it, ellipses or something you can click on that should say visible to everyone or something like that.
That's for the bars, like the 3 circles.
There should be one for the name.
Yes.
As well, somewhere. Oh, there we go. I see.
There we go. I figured it out now.
Lasagna.
There we go.
There we go. Thank you. Now I can actually see who's who.
Alright. And then are you guys heading up towards the throne where all the dancers are? Oh, did I accidentally hit your paw? I'm sorry.
Might as well watch.
Gimmin's kind of following, staying close to the mother figure now. The nanny figure, I guess.
Well, yes, nanny is part of their occupation.
Perfect.
Are you guys ready for like this great fucking explanation of what this throne looks like?
Am I? The answer is yes.
Okay, sorry. Dogs were shaking and I got very concerned of what that noise was.
Oh, you're fine.
Because it picked up on my mic. Okay. So you guys see a throne of intricately arranged bones that stands testament to the macabre elegance of the Court of Garden Roses. Sitting upon the grim yet regal seat, you guys do see King Tumnus, the iconic character from the Chronicles of Narnia. And his glamour is shimmering as it takes his satyr form with ignited with the ignited, oh my god, I can't talk, what the fuck. All right, with his little harlequin next to him, and she's like dressed in like the traditional harlequin attire, and you do see like the harlequin is whispering in King Tumnus's ear. And as you guys approach, Tumnus's eyes are fixed on you guys. His paranoia is evident as his gaze sharpens and his posture stiffens.
I'm just gonna kind of look at him, look at the Harlequin, kind of look behind him as the gaze focuses on them, trying to figure out what they're looking at. I don't know what they're looking at.
All right, so
Kim's gonna kind of slowly advance up towards him, just like not like staring at him or anything like that. Just kind of slowly, casually walking that direction, trying to look very, very subtle, maybe, but failing.
Oh. Hold on. Is everyone walking up? Is everyone following the dwarf?
I'm staying back,
Sure.
content to observe.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Alright, I'm gonna change the
take
way
one
this
turn.
character is played because I changed the beginning. So, as you two kind of approach, you see his demeanor doesn't really change, but you do see a small like visual of recognition as he gestures out towards you two and says, "Oh, our welcome to guests from another realm from the material plane. Oh, sorry, I did not recognize you for a moment."
It is okay. I would not recognize myself either.
Is this the king?
Yep.
Ah. I'm gonna. I don't know if this is gonna get us all killed, but I'm gonna ask like,
Yay!
you don't mind me asking, how did you know about us? Like, what about it? What about us caught your attention enough for you to invite us to your wonderful festivities?
Well, every year, whenever we hold this party, we just do a little something silly and we put a bunch of names in a little bowl and we just pluck them out.
Ah, sheer chaos. I like it.
We're very lucky then, yes.
And as a sign of my gratitude, please take a delicious cupcake. And the little Harlequin lady is gonna to hold out a tray of 3 cupcakes, but only 2 of you guys are up there.
Gim will take one. Not going to eat it yet, but he's just going to take it. Thank you, yes. Quite wonderful. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna like take a look at it and kind of examine it and think about it for a moment before like tentatively grabbing it.
All right. This is interesting. So, as he looks and sees that there's still like 1 cupcake left, he's gonna look a little disappointed and say, "What? There's supposed to be 3?" And the Harlequin's gonna like nod and just like look down at the last cupcake, but then kind of say, "Well, there was supposed to be 3, but 1 is not with us at the moment, but I do not know where they be."
Gim's gonna count 1, 2, himself, and then to the king. There's 3 of us, yes. 4 if you count that one. Points to the Harlequin.
As you say that, you're gonna feel a slight shift in the air as his demeanor changes from like one of like kind of like dramatic whimsy to fury. And you just hear him just start to go off and say, well, wait, there was supposed to be 3. Where'd the other one go? And he's gonna like frantically search the room, like kind of like look around the room. They're here. They're here. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. They're coming for me. And suddenly, as you guys hear this rant, you guys feel the ground tremble. And the once celebratory atmosphere now changes to one of more, like, I would say, like, grim, as a bunch of skeletons pop up from the ground.
Oh, more decorations over here.
Kind of look back and be like, Tree, you really should probably get over here.
I'm going to get my war pick out and raise my shield.
Were their names drawn out of a hat too?
No, they weren't drawn out of a hat. They were pulled out from the ground.
Oh. Okay, fair.
That's quite... Raising bones from the dead is quite the party trick, my lord.
And
just like take a look at one of the skeletons and just like examine them like an entertained party guest.
oh,
Like,
all right. Which one are you going up to? Because there's a bunch now.
I guess the one on the left. That's the one I moved up to.
All right, 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
As you kind of like leave, King Thomas is going to just continue on like this delusional rant, right? And he's going to shout out for the skeletons to attack the intruders. They betrayed me. They're going to get the crown. I need you to discern them now. And I need everybody to roll initiative for me.
Oh boy.
Yay.
Okey-dokey.
I'm in danger.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Got a 19.
Okay.
Making good rolls on these things that are probably superficial. No.
Oh, roll
Roll
20.
initiative.
please.
Add +2 to the roll. +6.
Oh, that's fun.
And also, alert also lets me swap my initiative order with any willing party member. So I guess if anyone wants to go sooner, maybe we could initiative swap.
I think I'm good so far, at least where I am right now.
I mean, if you want to go sooner, you can swap with me. I got a 19.
I got a 25, so
Oh, you got a 25. Okay, then no. I'm good. Not going first.
All right, let me see how many skeletons are actually gonna come fuck you guys up. 3. I need to roll one more initiative.
So it looks like one is tied with me.
What is your dexterity?
Not great. A modifier of 0.
Okay, let me double check theirs.
And remember, folks, crying is a free action.
And then Crypt,
It
you
is
got
okay
19.
to cry.
ascending. Okay. So, skeleton, what do you guys have? Okay, so they will go before you. It's perfect. So, Crypt, you got a 19, right?
Yes.
So, as the king kind of goes on this tangent, you do see the centaur that's been just kind of vibing up by the throne, just kind of raise up their bow. Who is the closest one? Or who would be the closest one?
To the king?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say probably me, but maybe not. Like, Rosanya might be a little bit closer than me right now if we go just by token placement.
Alright, so we'll go based on token placement. We'll kind of split this up a little bit. So the first one to Rosanya. I'm assuming a 9 does not hit.
No.
Cool.
Yeah. 14 is my armor class. Where am I on the turn order?
Oh, what did you roll? Sorry, I don't think I added you.
25?
Okay, so you actually get to go first, my bad.
Okay.
But I will still save that roll because it missed. So that's fair. Let me move you up. There you go.
Okay. By the way, is drawing a weapon, does that take your action? Because I don't imagine I had my weapons at the ready.
I'll just say that's a free action. That's like your object interact.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my my now 2 crossbows since I stole that other one. I'm gonna since I back flip off these stairs, and as I'm in the air, shoot a couple of bolts at this skeleton.
All right. Before you do that, just make a really quick acrobatics roll for like coolness factor.
Yeah.
I want to see how cool this fucking backflip is.
This is the main reason I'm throwing in the backflip is because I gave myself expertise in acrobatics, so I was like, I might as well try doing cool stuff.
With a 21, hell yeah, that backflip is sick as fuck.
Hell yeah.
All right, and you're attacking the skeleton that was closest to you.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
+6. Is a 12 hit?
A 12 misses.
And then since the hand crossbow has the light property, as long as I'm using both hand crossbows, I can use a bonus action to shoot the other one, right?
I think technically you'll need crossbow expert for that, but since this is a one shot, I don't really care. Go for it.
Oh.
That's fine, go for it. It's cool.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that hits. A 17 hits.
Awesome. So that would be 1d6 plus 4 damage. Roll d6 plus 4. So 5 piercing damage, and then because of the Vex mastery, I'll have advantage on my next attack roll before the end of my next turn.
Oh god, all these tokens are fucking linked. Alright, that's fine. I hate it when they do that. Oh, there's supposed to be 2 more skeletons here. That's fine, they're sleeping. Alright, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I've used my bonus action. Not a whole lot more. But yeah, after I land, I'll reaction, I'll just do like a little flourish with like spin my crossbows as a little flourish,
Hell yeah.
and then that'll be my turn.
Alright, because we want to link fucking tokens together, I have to write out each of their health points. Alright, so it's the centaur's turn, so I'm going to take that longbow shot from earlier as the attack, but we get 2 shots. What's our speed actually? We might be able to do like some crazy shit. Please roll 20. Please. Please. Can we not lag?
Oh no.
We're okay. Okay, we're getting there. So he's gonna move down 50 feet, then make his second attack at Rosania. Does I'm assuming a 12 does not hit.
Nope.
Cool. That is it for that loser's turn. Alright, now it is Gimdal's turn.
So he's hostile against us. Let's see. And the other guests around here, they don't appear to be hostile to us.
No. Actually, as you say that, they're like looking, or there's like starting to like run towards like the sides and just watch the bloodshed happen.
Okay. I will see the attacks happening to it. Your Eminence, we are not your enemy, but I am going to cast just magic missile at the skeleton over here.
All right.
And I'll just do that at level 1. Just to, you know. Yeah. So my 3 thing. First one hit for 2, second one for 5.
Yeah.
And then 3 damage on that. So a total of 10 damage on the magic missile.
All right, how do you fucking obliterate this nerd?
Yeah, he just acts all high and mighty when he sees the skeleton just, you know, explode. Yes. You're welcome, King. We saved you. You're safe now.
He's gonna look at you like, what the fuck? Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm going to move to like this direction, I guess. Yeah, I'll move there slightly. Just that'll be my action, my turn.
All right, so for skeleton number 4, we're gonna have like this really crazy cinematic moment of the skeleton watching their love interest die and be obliterated by magic missiles. If skeletons could cry, it would be like that close-up shot of like the tear rolling down the cheek. But I don't think skeletons can cry because I don't like the visual of that. And he's gonna raise up their little short bow and take a shot at Gimwald for a natural 1.
Nice.
The sadness that they are experiencing right now, it was too strong, and they shoot 1, and they actually 6. How much damage? Yeah, it takes out one of these fucking nobles. It's dead.
Oh, no.
They're still alive, but they're just on the ground now.
You should be more careful.
Skeleton
I
just
wasn't using it as a
hisses.
human shield for sure.
We're gonna step out of the coffin. Oh god, please don't do this. Don't be weird. So 10, 15, 20, 20. That'd be 30, I'll say. And then end their turn there. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna butcher names again. Putri, it's your turn. I hope I pronounced that right, because I probably didn't.
Also, did I say war pick earlier? I meant lance. I don't have a war pick.
That's fine. I thought Warpick was an interesting choice, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, hello there. I see a skelly right in front of me.
Yep.
I also happen to have a very big pokey thing
Yeah.
and a shield. I take it a 6 does not hit.
No, that's a nat 1 too. So for nat 1s, I like to do little silly things. So with the lance, I think you accidentally like bonk your chin on it, on like the little hilt thingy towards the end. But you don't do any damage. It's just more of like emotional pride damage.
Where's that soundbite?
Literally.
Emotional damage.
Mhm. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That was my action, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else.
You can always move.
I'm gonna backpedal and put myself between the skeleton and the wizard. If I can
Alright.
just...
So normally they would get an attack of opportunity, but with a nat 1 and seeing their love interest die, I think they're still a little too shocked.
I mean, they can certainly try and take a swing at me. I'm not sure they're going to get through the heavy armor or the shield, but
No.
they can try.
Disadvantage. 14.
The answer is no.
If I rolled with regular, they would have had a 22. And that makes me so sad. Alright. Where's skeleton number 2? Which one's skeleton number 2? Where are you? Oh, skeleton number 2 is all the way up here. Okay. So skeleton number 2, we're gonna run down 30 feet. And we are gonna take a shot at the big scary dragonborn for a 9.
No roll to hit?
No, I
Or
just
is that
rolled a
not how ranged
9.
works?
No, I rolled a 9 for my attack, so I didn't hit.
Nope. Not a bit. It's just a little dink and it bounces off the shield.
Alright, skeleton number 3. Gonna move up 30. We're gonna try to hit the wizard with our short bow for a 10. I'm assuming a 10 does not hit.
10 does not hit.
Alright. Rosanna, it is your turn.
Okay, seeing as we've been getting shot at, I see this guy over here. I'm gonna run over behind him and I'm gonna try and grab him to use him as human shield.
Bet. Alright, it'll be an opposed athletics check.
Okay, could I get advantage on that if I threaten him by pointing my like crossbow at him as I'm trying to grab him.
That is not very honorable, young lady.
You know what? It's a one shot. Why not? So yeah, you'll get advantage.
This is athletics.
Yep.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, well, it doesn't work.
All right.
That
hands
that-
me.
I think the grab is my actions, right?
The grab will take up your action, but you can still have a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna use the fast hands feature from Thieves' Cant. I'm gonna at least try and pickpocket him and steal something
Yes.
from him as retribution.
All right, let me see. Do they have anything?
Can we pretend I saw this?
You know what? For the drama, why not? Okay, for a 20.
Don't you dare, young lady, or so help me, I will come over there.
All right. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I don't know. It's the heat of combat, so I'm just doing like quickly, just taking something.
You yoink 38 gold.
Alright.
Alright, and since you've engaged with this noble, can I? Okay. Get a 16. Because I did the macro wrong. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Why is everyone rolling 16s?
The magic number.
Oh, wait, no, there's a different way to do it. Okay, I'm gonna say that they're gonna go after everybody else who is on initiative order 16. Wait, why does
Could've
P3
sworn I
have
rolled
20?
16.
Yeah. Anyways, that was probably my fault. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Seeing as I couldn't get a human shield, I'm gonna like run over and kind of take cover behind this pillar.
All right. As you run away, this noble is gonna take out their rapier and try to take a stab at you. I'm assuming a 10 does not hit.
Nope.
All right. Let's see. Can I? So now it is the centaur's turn. I think I need to put it in a straight line, don't I? Cool. So, Gimdal, you see this giant centaur just charge towards you. It's going to take out their pike and swing. Does a 17 hit? I think I would technically need to move back, but that's fine. I'm assuming a 17 would hit a wizard.
17 does hit, yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have a reaction I could use in this case.
Okay.
Let me just put it in the chat for y'all.
Beautiful.
Okay, so what a creature is it? Okay, disadvantage. Alright, cool. I will roll that again. Okay, 17, because I rolled a 19 for the second one.
Oh yes,
Damn.
17 does hit.
So, okay, slash bar 6. Okay, so you'll take a 9 piercing. And because we have this little charge ability, I get to add on some extra damage for an additional 12 piercing damage.
Oh, 21 total.
Yep.
Ah. That's not ideal.
Oh god, I feel like I'm being so mean. How long does that protection last? Is it just one attack or two?
Probably just
It's
the
one
I believe.
react.
Oh. Alright, I think it's gonna stop for there. Because I could do something else, but I'm like, damn, that just took out a chunk of your health. Anyways, it's your turn, Gimdall.
So, with that, I think he's going to realize that things are real. He does not like that. So, he's probably just gonna Misty Step away if.
Yes. Go for it.
So I'm gonna cast Misty Step as a bonus action, and I will teleport 30 foot away. So not terribly far away, but able to get away somewhat. So yeah, we're gonna say like right there. He's obviously not using that nobleman as a human shield. That would be a war crime. Let's see. That being said, though, he is going to now point at the king and cast Shatter as his action.
Alright. What do I have to make for that?
Okay, so it is a con save of just 13, so it's definitely doable.
I don't think they anticipate you actually fucking up this this king. Alright, so level 2. So it's a con save?
Yes, con 13.
I rolled a 3.
Ooh. So that would be 18 points of damage.
Hold on, I need to do math really quickly.
And the king is dead. Long live the king.
And how much damage did it do again?
18 was.
So I want you to describe how you obliterate this king.
One shot over. I guess like Thanos snap, for a shatter. As I Misty step away and immediately turn and raise my little dwarven, arm up at him and point and give a snap. You hear the echoing clap of the thunder as it happens right by him. Let me read the description real quick of Shatter, just so I remember. Yeah, just a loud noise. Just pops right next to his ear or whatever. And I guess if it completely killed him and got rid of him, causing blood to come, pouring out of his orifices. I don't know. Bad news. We're now all enemies of this
Feywild.
Of the Feywild. My bad.
You fiend!
Are we gonna die here?
That was self-defense. He came after me. I am bloodied and beat to hell.
Oh, I just realized one rule, but since I already said it happened,
Oh, feel free.
I'm still gonna say that King Time this died, but in your bloodied state, technically you're not allowed to do a leveled spell, 2 leveled spells in one turn.
Oh,
You
you're
could
right.
you could do a bonus action and a cantrip.
You are right.
But
So yeah, okay, I did Misty Step. No, let's keep back it up then.
I mean, I will say one shot rules are
Well, how
loose
about
as hell.
How about this? Acid Splash is the exact same. It's a dex save. So instead of that, cantrip of Acid Splash.
Okay, so he might not be dead. Where does this fucking character sheet disappearing to? I keep closing it.
Don't you love that?
Dexterity. Can we scroll down, please, to see what I rolled? 13.
13 is it. That's the save.
Alright. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I'm just gonna. What the hell, man? We are not your enemies here.
Alright, we're at skeleton number 4. Alright, skeleton number 4 is gonna run up and try to take a swipe at the big scary dragonborn for a 9, which does not hit.
Can I, like, roar at him?
Yes, make an intimidation check.
Let's see, intimidation. Damn.
Damn.
I guess it only came out as a weak hiss.
But it was still a valiant effort.
I have performance anxiety, okay?
You know what? That's fine. That's all that they're gonna do. It's now your turn to rebuttal with that failed attack with the short sword.
Let's see. I do have a breath weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So because I'm crystal, I do radiant. 15-foot line that is 5 feet wide. Dexterity saving throw against 8 plus constitution plus proficiency. So the DC is 12.
I rolled a 10.
Oh boy. Alright, let me roll real quick. Damn! I only mildly crisp the skelly then.
Yep, that skeleton is still standing though.
I guess that's my action then.
Alright, do you want to move or do any bonus actions?
I don't think I have any. Not at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna make a quick wisdom check on this noble. 10. Alright, we're gonna be a little stupid. God, I hate this. I hate it when they put them like in between like separate tokens. Like separate squares, like it fucks up the map a little bit. So this dumbass noble is gonna run up to Rosania and try to take a little stab. Does not take a little stab with a 7. I am rolling so poorly. For skeleton number 2, gonna try to take a shot at the big scary dragonborn for a 21.
Ouch! Well, that hits.
All right, and you will take 7 piercing damage. All right, skeleton number 3 is gonna run up and try to take a little stab at the big scary dragonborn for a 15, which I don't think hits.
Nope.
All right,
It
so
just bounces off the armor.
yep. So Rosania, it's your turn.
Okay, the centaur seems pretty scary. Are they currently wielding their pike?
Yep.
Okay. They also were shooting at us earlier. I'm going to take the disengage action. And I'm going to run up to the centaur.
Okay.
The disengage action is with my action, not with my cunning action. I'm going to use my cunning action to attempt a pickpocket to steal the centaur's quiver.
Okay. That's gonna be a really high DC though.
I'm guessing that is not really high enough.
In my head, I had 18.
Okay. That was close.
But you do get it loosened up though. So if you wanted to try again next round.
Okay, but I'm going to use my... That was 25 feet. I'm going to use my remaining 10 feet of movement to get out of melee range.
I do not blame you. Alright. Centaur. We're not going to do our charge attack because we're not running 30 feet. Gonna take a step forward. And its giant ass hooves are gonna come down and start clobbering for a 15, which I don't think hits.
No.
And then we're gonna take a swing with our pike, and we're also gonna miss. Jesus Christ.
Was that supposed to hurt or something?
Alright, Gimdall, it's not your
Barely a back massage.
Okay. Oh. So I'm going to call out, please stand down. I would hate for this to get ugly for you. I'm assuming that he's not going to.
No. He's too far in his own delirious rants.
Okay. So I then going to
Now is when you cast Shatter.
I was thinking that, but I may also do something else instead if you're okay with me see if I can find it here. I thought I had, maybe I don't have. No, okay, so I don't have man. So I'm going to instead, because I do have suggestion, going to attempt that. Let's see. I'm going to try and cast suggestion, a wisdom savings of 13 then.
I got a 15.
15? Well then. That's it. I'm gonna be like, stop attacking! But it will do nothing.
No, you stop attacking.
Hey, gonna stand there kind of fly. The skeletons, they are they not hostile?
As they're clearly attacking you.
I'm, one of us is confused here, and I'm not sure which one it is. And I'm going to, I guess, make my move here. gonna move down a ways. 10, 15. I'm gonna move like down here, I guess, kind of make it where I'm not a direct target from him. And I guess that will be my turn.
Alright, who's skeleton number 4? Alright, skeleton number 4. Short sword. 11 does not hit. Alright, it is now your turn.
So things are getting a little bit spicy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm about to make it even spicier.
Hell yeah.
See, I'm going to attack, let me... this one.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
9 does not hit. Listen, all of our rolls are not great.
They're great whenever we don't need them to be.
Literally.
Let's just say, Putri is roaring very loudly in rage and frustration. Why are these skeletons so damn slippery?
Make an intimidation check. No.
I suppose a nanny can only be so terrifying.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, skeletons do not remember their time as small children.
No. Alright, anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I don't know if readying the shield counts.
For flavor, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright. I'll just raise my shield and hope for the best. What
Alright.
was in that drink?
This noble just gonna run over here and just get out of the initiative order. Please, let me just let you. Please. Thank you. Alright, skeleton. Where's skeleton number 2? Skeleton number 2 is gonna go down 15 feet, take a shot at Rosania with a nat 1 for a total of 5. That's not gonna do it. Alright, skeleton number 3. Short sword attack to the big scary dragonborn who's yelling for a 14.
Nope.
Rosania, it's your turn.
Okay. I've got an idea. I see that the centaur's wearing a helmet. Theoretically, if she lost her helmet, would that lower her AC or something?
I don't think so. Because I would think it'd be more of like their like chest plate and stuff like that.
Fair enough. But still, I'm gonna try at least doing something similar to my idea, because it sounds funny. I'm gonna like, I'm seeing I'm on these sarcophagi, so I'm gonna like use that as a nice like height point to try and do like a front flip and land on to the centaur's back, so that way they can't hit me as easily. They have to
Okay.
reach behind. Then I guess taking the helmet, trying to take the helmet off wouldn't really help, but I guess like, I don't know, maybe I could like try using that as a weak point myself later, so I'll try yoinking the helmet off.
Alright, I will treat
and
this
just
like
pop
a...
it inside.
I'll treat this like a grapple check, so it'd be like athletics. Opposing athletics checks.
Oh, I'm gonna be so bad at that then. If that's how it would work, I might do this differently. Because I was thinking that losing their ammunition wouldn't really hurt that much because they're mostly doing the melee attacks now. But I don't know. I'll just say that I tried shooting at them with one of my crossbows as I jumped over. That'll be my main action.
All right, and wouldn't that be a disadvantage because it's close combat?
I suppose that makes sense.
Crypt, would you consider this close combat for ranged weapons?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess it would make more sense to use my rapier than
Yeah.
So I'll just do that and do like a plunging attack.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's go. So that'll do 8 plus 4. I'll do that piercing damage and my sneak attack damage.
Okay, so 17. That did a lot of damage. It is almost bloodied.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on
Do
your
I
turn?
still have my bonus action?
Yeah.
I guess I'll bonus cunning action evade and then just like backflip off and then kind of jump over around here probably. Or like that was like 15. Yeah, something like that.
What does evade do? Does that...
Disengage, it means I
Okay.
can't trigger opportunity attacks.
Alright. Cool. After getting injured, Centaur's gonna be real mad. We're just gonna move forward. I think that's 10 feet. We'll say that's 10 feet. Why not? Because I don't... Large creatures are a little confusing to me sometimes. And... It's gonna try to...
Wait. Did it try to move out of my range?
Would that be considered moving out of range because it's a large creature?
They're always weird.
I know. That's why I'm glad I have Crypt here for backup rules keeper.
We just make it up as we go.
You know what? It's a one shot. You can get an opportunity attack.
Sweet! Let's hope this hits this time.
Yeah, that hits. Their AC is really low. I think it's lower
Hit
than
for
the
9
skeletons.
piercing.
The centaur is now officially bloodied. Alright, so we're gonna take one hooves attack towards Rosania for 13, which I don't think would hit.
Does not hit. Let's go. I am dipping and dodging.
Popping and weaving.
I'm like a blur.
Then I'm gonna swing their pike around and try to hit the dragonborn. Never mind. I rolled in that one.
Dink!
Alright.
To be fair, Putri is a larger and sturdier than average dragonborn. I'm pretty sure even unarmored they could take a few hits.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next one in the turn order is...
Alright, Gimdall, it's your turn.
Time again. You there, please stand down as he's gonna move up here, and assuming that his pleas are ignored, I'm going to cast. Is there any debris or anything I get, or pieces of the skeleton that we took out that I can see and use as for catapult ammunition?
Yeah, go for it. You can definitely use like a skeleton bone or something.
Nice. All right. Let's see. So it would be a dexterity saving throw, difficulty 13. Casting it at level 1.
I got a 5.
You got a 5, so it does hit. See if I can do any sort of damage. So 20 damage.
I just want you to know that this king only has 9 hit points. So once again, how do you obliterate this king?
Hey, he hit me. I mean, to be fair, I think I only have 9 hit points left myself.
Yeah, but that was their max hit points.
Well, he sure hurts for. And I guess as the tibia is stuck in his chest, that would be the end of my turn.
All right, I just had to read one thing. Oh, that's annoying. Whatever. Alright, so skeleton number 4, short sword towards the dragonborn. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Hey! I finally hit!
For a grand total of 8 damage.
Hey, I still hit. Taking it.
Well, you take what you can get.
I've been rolling so many nat ones. Alright, Putri, it's your turn. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably did not. I'm sorry if I didn't.
Close enough. Oh boy, this dragonborn is splitting mad. Something you've done, ye, your last haul.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
Does an 18.
Their AC's 13.
I'm going to expend 1 spell slot for that good old-fashioned smite.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna roll.
Alright, yeah, how do you obliterate the skeleton?
By chanting words in an unknowable tongue, my lance is enveloped in a radiant light, and then I simply behead the skeleton. The skeleton's skull now clatters to the floor, and the rest of it evaporates into ashes. Gone. Reduced to atoms.
Hell yeah. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I mean, I can try roaring again.
Please
maybe.
do.
Roar.
Okay, so the DC on this was 10. This one, the skeleton number 3 down here that's right next to you is gonna be a little spooked. And it has the frightened condition. So
Already. Turn past.
unless you want to do anything else.
I have no more actions.
Alright. So skeleton number 2 up at the top is going to take a little short bow action towards Rosanna for a 14, which I do not think hits.
My AC is exactly 14, so I guess it depends on if you're doing meets it, beats it. Or...
If it meets,
Okay.
it beats.
Okay, so then I guess that does hit.
Alright, so you'll
I
take...
could have
I have exactly 14 AC.
said
Wait,
something
do
real
I?
weird just now.
Let the intrusive thoughts win.
Wait, why do I have exactly? Do I not have my armor equipped? Okay, with my armor equipped, it's
Okay.
15 AC. So never mind.
I was like, 14's slow, but alright. Yeah, no, so the arrow misses. That's all that loser's gonna do. This loser down here, he's spooked. Saw his friend get obliterated. He's gonna make a run for it. 40. Please. And it's just gonna dash away. If you would like, you can get an attack of opportunity on it as it runs.
Yes, please.
Go for it.
I'm going to untick the smite, though. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
For a grand total of 4 damage. Lovely.
Alright, that skeleton is still up.
I'm just going to pretend that I used the lance as a makeshift disciplinary paddle.
Oh, I hate that. But I love it at the same time. Alright, Rosanna, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action to disengage.
Alright.
I'm gonna get just far enough away that shooting isn't gonna be at disadvantage, and I'm gonna shoot with my hand crossbow.
Go for it.
And this will be with advantage because of Vex from my rapier hit from last turn.
Okay. Alright, let's see if you get a critical though. Well,
I feel like there's been multiple times I've had advantage and rolled the same exact thing twice.
yeah. But that's
so
still...
that will be 1d6 plus 4 piercing damage, and then since it was advantage and is next to Putri, that'll be another sneak attack damage.
Alright, the centaur is still up but barely holding on.
Alrighty. And I guess I might as well use more of my movement to get away a little bit more. Hide behind the sarcophagus. Take cover.
For funsies. As you run across the sarcophagi, you hear a voice shout from inside, "I'm sleeping here, stop walking on top of this." You just like hear banging coming from it.
I look with a shocked look towards the sarcophagi. I'm like, what?
And I want you to like, if you know what Skeletor sounds like, I just want you to imagine that voice.
Love it.
Curse you, He-Man!
Yeah. Alright, so that's the centaur's turn. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna clobber with the hooves to Putri. I'm gonna butcher names, I'm so sorry. 15, which
15
does not hit.
Does not.
Pike attack 18
You meet, you beat. Ouch.
for 8 points of damage.
I'm down to, what, 13? Yeah. Yeah, 13. The math is mathing, for once.
Alright. So that's the centaur's turn. Gimdal, it's your turn.
Turn my attention to the centaur. You there, would you like to stand down? And if he's not, then I guess I will do...
Make a persuasion check.
Alright. Oh, wow, a 17.
Hey, DC was 15.
We are not your enemies, as he looks over towards the king from a... We weren't your enemies. If the centaur looks like he's calming down, he's going to take a few steps forward.
Mm-hmm.
like he's talking to a frightened horse. It's okay there. It's okay. And then I guess I will hold an action. If that's okay.
Mhm.
Magic missile for anyone that attacks. Will allow me to say anybody that attacks my my teammates.
Yeah,
Perfect. That will be my turn then.
which will probably be skeleton number 2 over here because skeletons are dumb.
Indeed.
All right, so you see the centaur lowering their weapons. What do you do?
I'm going to hold my shield at the ready because I still see a skeleton.
Okay.
But I'm going to loosen the grip on the lance. Like, instead of having
Yeah.
it point straight at the centaur, it's more like held upright but loosely.
All right, so you will be taking essentially the dodge action, which I think gives disadvantage on the attack. It's been a minute since I've dealt with dodge. Combat dodge action. Disadvantage on the attacks.
Yeah.
If you can see the attacker. Which, of course, you can see this stupid skeleton. No, literally no brain. Head empty. Gonna try to shoot a short bow. Well, I rolled a 13, so that doesn't hit. Which would also trigger the magic missile.
Skeletons.
So
I don't know why anyone would bother with these abominations. I can't even think.
three and 5 and 4. So 12 damage total on the magic missiles towards the skeleton.
How do you want to do it? You only have 9 hit points.
So even Gim looks like he forgot that he was really preparing this as they come flying out of his out of his hand as he's watching the skeletons. You see, just doesn't disintegrate the skeleton, but just starts pieces of it start flying off with every hit till the skull just falls to the ground and rolls. Yes, he was warned. I think.
Alright, I think at that point, skeleton number 3 is just going to keep fleeing. To the point where they just run out the castle. And we are gonna... Actually, you know what? We'll do one more round. Rosania, what do you want to do? If you want to attack the centaur or not.
The centaur you said was standing down, right?
Yep.
So I guess that would be kind of crazy for me to just shoot the centaur in the back, right?
Yeah.
So I'm probably not gonna do that. I like cautiously look around for more skeletons.
Alright, we're gonna...
You said that did the centaur lower their weapons or drop them?
just lowered them.
Yeah, I'm gonna like walk up, like training both, like aiming both my crossbows at them and say, "All right, now just drop those weapons now, and then we can all resolve this peacefully from here on."
Alright. So, as you say that, the centaur does drop their weapons, but from the throne you hear... What do we say? Oh, I forgot so much. flavor text. That's fine.
It can be hard. There's usually a lot of flavor text that easy to miss over.
But that's okay. Alright, so from behind, you hear the Harlequin just start screaming out that the intruders have killed the king, the intruders have killed the king. And then all of the nobles start whispering it and like start kind of like running out to like separate little corridors to try to grab more reinforcements. Your friend that you kind of talked from earlier, well, I use friend loosely, but Medros, he kind of like steps out from the corner and just kind of gestures for you guys to come follow him. And he says, "This way, hurry up, quickly. We don't have much time."
We'll follow. I still have my cupcake in hand, too. Just
Do you
I'm
eat it?
begrudgingly following Gimdall. Like, you do realize that I'm going to have to turn you in later, right?
it was self-defense. I mean, to be fair, he does have a large wound on his person from that centaur attacking him.
I'm just gonna follow and then grab both Gimdall and Rosania by the ears. It's like, come on, you two.
Can I like attempt to like duck out of the way when Putri tries to grab my ear?
Yeah. Do you want to do
What
acrobatics?
would that be acrobatics?
Acrobatics
Alright.
versus athletics?
Sure. Fuck.
A 25 and a 9.
I'll get you yet.
You'll have to catch me first.
Alright, but the real question is, does Kimdall eat the cupcake?
He hasn't yet, but he's eyeing it.
Do you want to? Do you want to as you make your escape through the castle?
Oh yeah, he's going to.
Alright, 1 second.
What troublesome children.
So, as you take a bite out of this cupcake, it is the sweetest thing you've ever tasted. It is like vanilla sugar cookie on crack. As you heal 18 points of damage.
18 points
Yep.
of damage.
Whoa.
You heal it.
Nice.
Awesome.
As you have a healing cupcake.
That's quite refreshing.
Alright. So Medros takes you guys into like a narrow passageway in this little out corner here. And it leads into like a spiraling staircase that leads down. I'm assuming everyone's leaving. I don't know why you guys would stay here.
Yeah,
You
I
can if you
think-
want,
I
though.
think we're gonna be in trouble soon.
But as you guys descend, a cool earthen aroma envelops you. Soon the walls transition from like a polished stone to like an earthy tunnel, held up by intricate root formations that otherwise intertwine like ancient gnarled fingers. The roots pulse softly and glowing just enough to make light in front of you. Strange symbols are woven into the very bark, and they seem to like shift as you move past them. And it almost feels like this tunnel is alive and watching you.
Anyone else get a weird sensation?
I can't feel much of a sensation through this pounding headache.
You should try a cupcake. giving out at the party, they were delicious.
Unfortunately, I must abstain from rich foods.
Oh, okay then. More for me, I guess.
That it was like vines and stuff on the walls.
Mm-hmm. Vines with runes on them.
Whoa. That sounds quite magical. Hopefully we don't get like eaten by a magic plant or something.
Do you say this out loud? Or is it something that your character's thinking?
It's just something my character's thinking. I'm just
Okay.
like, ooh, magic? That's kind of scary.
Medros will say, I think these passages will be safe. They were built by the king as like a safety, like a quick escape if we needed it. It won't really be relevant, but what is the marching order of this? Who would go
Won't be
first?
relevant, but who's gonna die first?
Yeah,
I
I feel like my character would sleuth around the back.
say
Have time to look around, and if she finds anything interesting, try and pocket it without Putri's all ever watching gaze getting in the way.
The one time I decide to play a lawful good character.
Right.
I think Putri would soldier on first. Better they take the danger than, you know. Oh, wait. Can I do cure wounds on myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 1d8.
It is 2d8 now if you're doing level 1. Because 2024 boosted all healing magic, which is why I will always love 2024 rolls over 2014. It's just that one alone.
Okay, I'll correct that accordingly. 6.
Damn.
So that bumps me back up to 19, and then I'll knock off 1 spell slot. So I'm the first one in of the room of possibly murderous plants. What now?
I mean, right now it's just a tunnel. But you will start seeing that some of the runes and roots begin to glow a little bit more in like a vibrant green color. I need everyone to make me a quick Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy!
Okay. On save?
Yep.
Ooh. Hey, that's not bad.
Mine was.
What was
6.
your... Oh no.
That was bad.
That was bad. This was so low. You just needed a 12. So, for everyone else, you guys just smell like this weird, like, kind of like nasty smelling gas. But you can shake it off pretty easily. But Gimdal, on the other hand, this gas is just like so intoxicating. You take... Okay, it would help if I put the command in right. You take 5 points of poison damage and you fall asleep.
This is delicious. He doesn't even finish.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm going to pick up poor Gimdal and then use 5 points from Lay on Hands.
Alright, healing me for 5.
If you hadn't picked him up, I was going to like just crouch down and like slap him to try and wake him up.
You still could.
You still could.
I don't want to push my luck with Putri that much, like actively as Putri is holding him.
You bring great dishonor upon your house. To Rosania, not to Gimdall.
Yeah. I am especially since there was a trap and I want to be prepared. I'm going to at around my clothes and see if I can find any residual glitter.
Oh yeah, you can definitely find some.
Okay. Would you say I can find a pinch of glitter?
Yeah.
Okay, would you allow me to use a pinch of glitter in place of a pinch of dirt for the long strider spell?
Honestly, I love that, but under one condition.
Okay.
Every time you run, there is like a trail of glitter that comes behind you.
You know what? That makes it more interesting. Sure,
Okay.
I'll do it
Yeah.
that way, and I just like sprinkle the glitter above my head and chant some like wood elf, like runes or something. And now, for the next hour, I will have 10 feet more movement speed.
Okay.
Which I don't know how we're gonna keep track of that hour, but.
Okay. So I mean, like the tunnel section that we're in right now is going to be very much theater of the mind, but it won't take more than an hour to get out of it.
Okay.
Because as you guys,
So I'll have time.
Yeah.
Afterward.
As you guys make your way through these tunnels, Medros does show you to where the escape is, but outside, you see two centaur guards who are there waiting for you.
Oh, joy.
Medros turns around to you guys and says, I don't think we can take them. We should just book it.
Where are we trying to run to?
Well, I'm going to take you back. I'm going to escort you guys back to my queen. And she's going to get you guys out of here, alright?
Okay.
If I had known that I would walk out of this being an accessory to regicide, I would have never come.
I don't think the king was intending on dying today.
Yeah. I mean, talk for yourself, Putri. This has been one of the most entertaining parties I've been to.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
Okay, are you guys going to...
Before I completely go along
Mhm.
with the idea of just booking it, I am going to like scan the room. That's just kind of becomes a habit of mine. I'm gonna scan the room and see if there's anything that would be interesting to steal, that would catch my eyes, catch my attention.
I'm not gonna make you roll for this because there's not really anything in here besides like a tunnel that opens out into a forest and a bunch of roots.
Okay, so I'll just book it.
Alright, so I will say they guys can easily dodge through these guards, like either by like pushing them down or kind of like dodging underneath them. It's pretty, there's just two of them. You guys can pretty much make it through. And
will my glitter trail help them track us down at all?
I will say, so what I was more envisioning it was like a kind of like a like cartoon like line effect whenever someone's running, so it doesn't really stay there, but as
Okay.
you're running, you can kind of see it trailing behind you, but it doesn't leave like a glitter trail on the ground.
I
It's more cosmetic than anything.
I that's fun.
So you guys now enter the Forest of Dreams. I need to figure out where the hell I take you guys. Oh, that's okay. So, as you guys escape through the tunnels and enter in like the Forest of Dreams, the air grows thick with a surreal dreamlike quality. The trees tower above, their bark resembling silver and their leaves shimmering in shades of twilight. Luminescent creatures of folklore and fantasy fill it among the branches, fairies, will-o-wisps, and stranger beings still. Flowers with faces murmur cryptic riddles as you pass, and moonbeams dance through the foliage, casting fleeting ethereal glows. With each step, a surreal sense of timelessness takes hold. Here, dreams and reality blur indistinguishably. Then you feel them take over your senses. Your limbs begin to drag, your eyes begin to get extremely heavy, and you feel like this is a good place to take a nap. It's a good place to like snooze a bit.
Okay.
I'm still asleep, right?
Yeah, you're passed out still. I mean, you'll probably be like
I will say,
asleep till after this section. Yeah.
I'm a hipster. I
as
did
an
it before
elf,
school.
I have immunity to magical sleep.
You know, I thought about that. So, I mean, you can
Okay.
always reject the sleepiness, but you can also go with it. But you do feel like that is what's happening here.
I still feel sleepy. I just can stay awake if I want to.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to leave that for everybody, though, besides
I'm gonna
Gimdall.
try to stay awake.
All right.
Seems like I wouldn't want to not lower my guard in this situation.
I mean, if this is magic, maybe force wisdom?
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Force a wisdom save on people who aren't immune to being magically put to sleep.
Oh, like you don't have to. Like this is just like you feel like this is like a good spot to take a nap in.
So it isn't magical sleep.
No,
Okay. I
it's
was just
just
getting
like
that
giving
vibe.
that aroma from it. Aroma, sorry. Basically, over the board. If you wanted to take a long rest here, you could
Okay.
without any issue.
Must keep going.
I guess our spell slingers, have y'all used up some of your like spell slot resources?
Well, I have, but I'm asleep. I'm already way ahead of you on this long rest thing.
I mean, someone could
Uh,
try to wake you up, but no one has.
I'd be down to take a long rest. My character doesn't have any reason to, since I don't have any like spell. I guess I could get back my use of long strider,
Mm-hmm.
as long as I can get some more dirt or glitter.
Yeah, you guys are in a forest, so you can definitely get some dirt and or glitter.
Okay. So
I mean,
I'm down to long rest if that'd be useful for y'all?
I think Putri is very, very tired after taking such a beating.
Yeah, that's another thing. During that fight, it did seem like y'all got pretty hurt.
So Putri is just face planting in the dirt with a big old thud.
God, that's relatable.
There's some very loud snoring coming from underneath the dirt.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like scoop up some dirt into one of my pouches to use for long strider later.
All right. And is no one gonna wake up Gimdall?
Well, if the impact didn't wake him up, I don't know what will.
I would say that was enough to wake him up if he wants to wake up.
Yeah. Yes. Hello. Oh well. Okay. I think just accepts being in this new location. No, are we going back to sleep? And he'll just run with it. He'll do whatever everybody's doing.
Alright, does anyone... Okay, I don't know why I was going to ask if anyone wants to take, like, watch or not, but that's up to you guys.
Take a what?
Do you watch
Ominous.
rotation?
I mean, yeah, I imagine that could be useful. I should have the, like, trance
Yeah.
thing where I only
4 hours.
You
need,
only
like,
need 4
4 hours
hours.
or something to sleep. Yeah.
So yeah, someone can
So I
do,
could
like,
keep
first.
watch. Also, that does mean that there's going to be a good portion of the night that I am not awake, that I am awake and y'all aren't, and I don't know if y'all can trust your possessions around me, around this character in that circumstance.
I already ate my cupcake. That was my most valuable possession.
Fair enough. Is there like a elf companion still
Yeah,
with
so
us?
he's guiding you guys to his queen to help get you out of the Feywild. And he
So
looks
that
like
there's like a tree here?
a tree?
Or did I just completely imagine that when you were... I know you were saying there was some kind of like that we're in some kind of nature
Oh,
garden.
you guys are in a forest. You guys are in like the what is this place called? I think it's called like the Forest of Dreams. So there's trees everywhere.
Right.
You are on a path in the woods.
Yep.
At the end of that path is a cabin. Wait. Wrong media, sorry.
You've been eaten by a grue.
Jeez. Alright. So does anyone want to do anything during their long rest?
I think Putri is just too tired to care.
Valid.
Yeah. You know, kind of the same. He's just ready to go back to sleep.
Also valid.
I'm getting the feeling that Rosania likes annoying Putri. Let me think of like something from Putri's inventory. Like I'll like try and sleight of hand grab their like shield and then just like tie it up on a tree branch somewhere in their view, so they'll just wake up and just be fuming.
I mean, if you wanted to get a little more creative, I have a few different odds and ends in my inventory aside from weaponry.
Yeah, I guess like can I just like pickpocket and like look through their inventory a little bit and figure out something that'll piss them off?
So there is 1 vial of medicine for treating childhood illnesses such as colds, 1 set of fine servant's clothes, 3 games suitable for small children with no parts that could be easily swallowed, a big purse that seems to be roomier on the inside, and a coin purse.
Amazing.
I suppose if you really wanted to rub salt in the wound, you could try and take the adornments off their horns. But I don't
That sounds
recommend
rude.
that. Yeah, not unless you have a death wish.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just try grabbing one of those things. And then like I said, tying it up in a tree to just make Putri mad when they wake up. I might not even be that successful. I guess they're asleep, so it shouldn't be too hard. But
You'd have to probably go fiddling underneath some plates in order to get to the small bag they keep their stuff in, but, you know. Let's just say that you somehow managed to do it without disturbing the rest of the armor.
yeah, I'll just take one. Yeah, I'll just take your like pack and then tie it up in a tree in your view as a little prank. And I'll go just chill in like a tree or something.
Hell yeah. Alright, as I would say night ends, but, you know, it's constantly twilight here, so as the sleepy time ends, you all begin to wake up. And do you guys do anything special in the morning?
Oh, what
I'm gonna
the
say I'm
bloody
just gonna
hell?
jump down from the whatever tree I was chilling in down to Putri. I'm gonna be like, "Hey Putri, are you missing something?"
What in the 9 hells? Oh, there's dirt all over my snout.
I'm just gonna kind of like do like a regal bow that kind of gestures towards the tree branch that I tied their pack to. Be like, and just kind of chuckle.
Deep breaths. Fetch.
Excuse me, what?
Power word command.
Oh
Or-
my god.
Or it's not power word, it's just command. Word fetch.
I'm guessing that there's a like a save.
It's a wisdom
What?
saving throw.
Yep.
Wisdom.
Is it a spell
Oh,
save 13 or
This
is
is a
it
good
higher?
one. I don't have good wisdom, so this is gonna be a straight D20. What was the DC? 13.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I guess I'm just like, "Wait, excuse me? Did you just tell me to fetch like a dog?"
Ugh, that wasn't as effective as I thought it would be. I'm just gonna use my lance to hook it off whatever branch you put it on. We are
Yeah.
going to have some words upon return to your house,
That
young
that
lady.
that just made Rosania go from like chuckling at her prank to just like bamboozled.
Well, I burned a spell slot for nothing.
But it was
That would have
entertaining.
been really funny.
It would have been. Alright.
I wonder... Could I intimidate her to not do this again?
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know what the
A contest of wisdom against my
Yeah.
intimidation, then?
What is my role for this?
Wisdom. Trying to think what else would be like good. Let me look at the stats. Maybe let me look at the stats.
Oh wait, there's also alternative rules for doing other things. Oh, never mind. I was thinking about different stats for the same role, if people wanted to.
Correct. What kind of role would this be to contest this?
Oh. Something it's a little bit iffy on stuff like that, really. So
yeah.
Generally, like a savings throw or something is kind of how I view it.
Okay. So like a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably what I would do.
Damn it!
And once again, I succeed out of sheer luck.
So it seems the disapproving
Yeah,
look
Rosani
does not
is-
work.
Yeah, Rosani is just like a brat. She just does not listen. She has full arrogance.
Ah, so you are the nightmare child that others in my profession refer to. Well then, we must carry on. And I'll find a way to deal with you later.
God. Alright, is Gimdall doing anything in the morning?
No, he's very lethargic getting up though. Yes, no, not today, please. 5 more minutes, Mom. Then he like finally does wake up and he sees like everybody else is ready. Oh,
I'm just going to like use my shield as a makeshift bell. Rise and shine!
Oh
Good
God.
morning!
he actually jumps up rather fast. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I appreciate that. He does not look like he appreciates it.
Y'all are lucky that I do not have a bugle on my person.
So we get to do something a little fun as you guys leave. Who wants to roll a d20?
I like rolling d20s.
Okay,
I've been pretty good at it the last couple times.
Yeah.
go for it. Ha! Alright. So, as you guys set off on your day's worth of travel to the other Fey Kingdom that your new ally Medros said that can help get you back home, you guys, after a couple hours of walking, you guys stumble upon a calming field of flowers. Like they're just like a bright variety of flowers in different colors, shapes, all that.
That's very ominous. I don't like this at all. He will go up to slowly kind of investigate the flowers.
All right. As you investigate the flowers, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom savings throw. Oh, that was a 5.
Oh, no.
Am I back asleep?
No, you're not back asleep. So this flower, I assume it's like kind of like a, I want to envision like a sunflower shape, but like purple. And you just see like these two like human-esque eyes just like slowly wake up, and it turns to you. Like, how are you investigating this flower, first of all? Just so I have the visual.
Oh, despite his weariness of the flowers, he was getting right up there close to him. So he's like right there, face to face.
So you hear this flower say, "Oh, I was fucking sleeping here. What the fuck you doing?" And you, and you
Stumbles back.
And one of the petals comes out and just slaps you on the nose for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, my hit points are just up and down. I love it. Okay, and terribly sorry there, sir. Just hey, he like kind of covers his face for a minute, turns in like not really sure. Almost embarrassed, like he stepped in on somebody using the bathroom. Like, yes, I'm sorry. As you were.
And then the flower just kind of like turns back around and goes back to sleep.
The natives are hostile. Be careful, says to his cohorts.
Noted. Don't. Noted. Let's not try and pick the flowers, I guess. You never know what might be alive and ready to whack you.
Instead of the lance, I'm going to pull out the hand axe, just in case we need to whack through some bushes or something.
Right. As we're walking, I'm just gonna like kind of absent-mindedly cast Druidcraft and make a little weather sensor orb. See like an idea of what the weather will be.
Alright, so it will be fairly clear weather. So no rain, no clouds, but never-ending twilight.
Alright, well at least we're not gonna, at least it won't be rainy. I'd like to get back in a warm bed though.
Alright. So you guys all get moved to a different map now.
Woohoo!
Maybe.
Maybe.
I say maybe because Roll20's been a little laggy tonight.
I understand that.
Now, I wish you would tell me where you guys started out on this map.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it does. Oh, that's
I
not...
think it.
Okay, please. I need you to, like, not... to not do this. Please. I will say you guys start up at the top. I have not switched you guys over yet. I don't even know if you've even copied your tokens over. Okay, token layer. That is on the leaves. You guys would not be over there. Okay. Roll20 is just on something tonight, and I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, so we're gonna drag you over in like T-minus 5 minutes.
Gonna try this.
Right.
Gonna work, maybe.
Okay.
By the way, my headphones have been telling me occasionally that the battery's low, so at some point I might just switch to talking in text if they die.
Okay.
I will say we're pretty close to being or not over, but finished. Okay, where did I leave off at? Because I accidentally closed this fucking tab. Alright, so as you guys venture deeper into the enchanted expanse of the Feywild, your path is suddenly adorned by a grand spectacle of nature's resilience and the passage of time. Before you lies a gargantuan tree, its once towering form now gracefully surrendered to the embrace of the earth. The trunk, a monumental structure of silvered bark and ancient wood, spans the width of your path, creating a natural bridge that connects the undulating mounds of lush... God, this is a lot of big words that I don't know how to pronounce. Of lush earth on each side. The air is thick with magic, and the scent of ancient blossoms fill your senses. Despite its fallen state, the tree radiates a gentle luminescence, casting a soft, ethereal glow. Upon its surroundings, it does, however, seem to reflect a certain anger and aura of fear almost. And in the distance, you guys do hear the sound of clumping hooves.
Oh, not more centaurs.
Because, yeah, you sure do hear some centaurs approaching. You kind of hear them coming from the south, and I believe you guys can see at least one of them, if not two of them.
Do they look familiar?
They do not. They do not look like one of the ones from the castle.
Okay.
I will say that this one... Let me see what the lighting situation's like on this map really quickly. I probably shouldn't have done that. So you see one kind of jump up over the tree itself. And, okay. And says, "Stop. In the name of the former King Tumnus, you are under arrest from the Feywild Accord."
But if the king is no longer, is his role really necessary?
We're under new management. King Tumnus Jr.
It'll be a bloody reign.
Well, I do the right thing and give up weapons and acquiesce.
I'm going to attempt a bribe. I'm gonna pull that gem that I stole from earlier out, and I'm being like, "Hey, how about you maybe look the other way and you never saw us here?"
Make a persuasion check.
Alright.
Just a straight persuasion.
Holy shit.
I want you to know that the...
later.
I just want you to know that the DC was 20.
Wow.
Damn, I've been getting so lucky with my rolls.
So the centaur stops for a second. And with his weapons lowered, he's gonna like slowly walk up to you and take the gem and say, "I will do you no harm, but others I cannot speak for."
I thank you for your ability to see reason.
And then he is just going to run off.
I'm gonna ask, did the centaur like put the gem into some kind of like a pack or something?
Yeah, they probably have like a bag around their human waist.
After they turned around, could I try to pickpocket it back?
Yes, but I'm gonna actively make a perception roll against it, though.
I'm just going to stare at Rosinia. Because I'm assuming I'm facing this whole exchange and I can see it plain as day.
I rolled on that one.
Yeah, so then I just, with the gem in hand, I just turn back to the party and I'm like tossing it up and catching it just like in triumph. I'm like, I'm like, well, seems like we're gonna be safe for the time being.
You are by far the most dishonorable elf I have ever had the displeasure of meeting.
Come on, lighten up. That centaur could have killed us if I didn't pull that. If anything, I'm a hero. I just saved all of us. Like, isn't like avoiding violent confrontation a virtue?
Sometimes violent confrontations are much deserved if you are the instigator.
Well,
Unfortunately, we have
I guess
bigger
we'll have
things
to
to
agree
worry
to
about.
disagree. And I pocket the gem back into my pouch that I was holding it in.
All right. Do you guys continue forward?
Yep.
Isn't it amazing how trees will grow sideways here?
I think this tree is dying. Sir Gimdall, was it?
Yes. Well, we're all dying. So I feel you, little guy. Goes up and like pets the tree. It'll be okay.
All right. Are you guys gonna walk around the tree? Or are you guys gonna like try to climb up over the tree?
I'm pretty good at climbing.
Okay. So I'll say you guys can make it over, but let's go ahead and do some fun rolls to see how quickly you can do it.
Right?
So
What abilities?
either acrobatics or athletics, whichever one's higher.
Acrobatics is pretty good for me. And also with the thief subclass, I have a climb speed equal to my normal speed.
Okay, so you'll be fine.
And that's
Of
my
course you roll a
acrobatics
dirty
check.
20.
As he watches the elf climb over the tree with no problem, he's going to attempt to do the same.
Yeah.
Acrobatics roll, he said? Or,
Acrobatics or athletics, whichever one's higher.
surprisingly, acrobatics is higher. Wow, a dirty 20.
So yeah,
He's
you
getting
guys,
good rolls now.
you guys like Spider-Man climb up this tree. No time issues. I think Putri, I think it's just because your armor's a little bit heavier than everybody else's that you take like maybe a couple seconds longer. But everyone's able to climb up over.
Gimdall's surprised at himself when he's at the top tree. I see nothing to it. I knew I could do it, just like old times. And as he kind of looks away, you can see that he's like, oh wow.
Alright, and it's at that point, I will say, as you guys climbed over, you do see one last centaur, bow at the ready. Are you gonna try to bribe this one too?
He did it.
I mean, I don't.
I'll delete
It would
this.
seem a little bit silly. I don't know if I want to push my luck with that.
There.
But I guess I might as well try doing the funny thing again. I'll be like, hey, you didn't see another centaur coming from the direction of behind this tree, coming here around here, did you?
My guard, there's another person on patrol. But drop your weapons and we don't
Yeah,
have to
but
do
you
this hard
didn't
way.
maybe see anyone like saying anything about like, I don't know. How do you like the idea of material wealth over your personal ideals and values?
So with the bow still drawn, they're gonna say, I'm listening.
So back when we were murdering the king, I found this
Allegedly.
pretty little thing, and I pulled the gem out of my pocket again.
Yeah.
So and I mean, keep in mind, when we were in there, there was another centaur there. We still managed to kill the kings just fine. So I mean, do you really want to try your odds?
Gimdall's gonna try and look like big and scary, like, you know, puffing out his chest.
All right. Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage. I know you're trying to help in the back, but you did just admit to killing the king.
Yeah. I'm assuming that does not pass.
No.
I mean, to be fair,
Fair enough.
to be frank, the person who fired at the king was our wizard friend over here.
Did you?
We do not have any wizard friends. I'm just a potato farmer.
Hold on. I want to roll an insight check on that really quickly. Okay. Okay, so Crypt, can you make me a quick deception check?
Want me to make it? a deception
Yeah,
check?
you just have to roll higher than a 3.
Oh, well, now it's been put out there. It's not gonna happen. 3. No. Wait, it came up as a 3 on Roll20, but it says 16. So I'll re-roll it if you would like.
Wait, just send a screenshot of it to me.
Oh, dang it, it just disappeared. Darn you. Damn it. Where is... And the dice actually won't even... It won't show up now because it won't actually show me the dice roll if I go to the history.
Oh,
It'll just show
good.
me what it is. So, it's saying 16.
Okay. So, he believes that there's not a wizard among you, but I will still need you guys to roll initiative, though. That's just preventing you from getting shot first.
Fair enough.
Oh, this again.
I'm not too upset. I like the idea of keeping the gem that I stole.
Damn.
Did your character say that out loud, or?
I would assume that was the thought.
Yeah, that was a thought. That was an out of character, or maybe in character, but a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully by the end of this session, Putri isn't literally wanting to kill me.
I'm just going to stare blankly at Frosinia. Also, maybe, just maybe I could telepathically send a message, because that is something a gem dragonborn can do.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Did Rosania roll a 17 for initiative?
Wait, what?
Did you roll a 17 for initiative?
Yeah, I think that was what my roll was for.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, Crypt, what did you roll?
7.
7. Why did I just get a notification that Resident Evil 2 just updated on my PC? Thank you.
It's a sign.
I didn't know I still had Resident Evil 2 Classic Edition on my PC still, but that's cool.
Once you get Resident Evil 2, you can never get rid of it. It's
Apparently
always there.
not. We're just gonna take 2 shots for the Centaur. Centaur's gonna go first. Unless I'm missing anybody on the initiative order, which I don't think I am. Gonna try to hit Rosania for a 22.
That's the attack, right? Not the damage, at least?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
For 7 piercing.
7 damage.
Yep.
Damn.
Ooh. Jesus.
Big shot hurts.
And the second one is a 20 for 10 piercing.
God damn. Okay, I'm hurting.
Here's
Okay.
my good rolls.
I guess fair enough for me to be taking a bit of damage.
But hey, now it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna like shout like ow, and then I'm gonna shoot at it with one of my crossbows.
Alright, go for it.
That hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. So 8 piercing damage. I'm gonna like retreat a little bit and climb
Mhm.
like partially up the tree and kind of like hang off a branch and like whip out my other crossbow and shoot at with my bonus action
Go for it.
the light property. And this will be, since I hit and it has Vex, this will be with advantage.
Alright, so a 17 will hit.
This will be with the, since it's with advantage, I get the sneak attack damage, which I might, since this is D6 anyways, I might as well just add the D6 into the
Mhm.
sneak attack dice back into this roll.
Jesus. Yeah, the centaur's like barely holding on.
Bootry, that thing shot me and it really hurts.
Actions meet consequences.
My actions have consequences?
Yes. As every adult should know, and
Consequences hurt.
And honestly, most children, actions have consequences. So I'm just going to try and persuade this poor centaur to maybe lay down his arms for a sec. My rolls have been sucking thus far.
I know the pain until just now. Yeah, 13 is not going to do it, especially after taking about half its hit points in one round. But you still have your action and bonus action and movement.
Oh boy, I'm going to regret this later. Can I whack him upside the head without killing him?
You would probably have to move closer, but yeah.
Okay, I can't see on the map actually where he is.
Are you in some weird... Oh. Weird. Alright, so he is about 60 feet away from you. From where you're at right now. Unless you want to like move up towards a different side of the tree.
I'm probably going to move up the tree. Yeah, 30 feet over there, I think.
Okay.
Just so I can probably put myself between Gimdal and possible danger. Turn end.
Alright, Gimdal, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'll save it. I guess since we've been attacked, I will go ahead and do so. I will try and use Acid Splash.
Alright, go for it. It's a dex save on my end, right?
Yes, it is a dex of 13.
Nope. Roll an 8.
Ooh, for a whopping 1 point of damage.
Hey!
A little acid is splashed on him. Ah, there's more where that came from, sir. Please stand down.
You lied to me. You said that there was no wizard here. Is there anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna take a step back here. And that's gonna be it.
Because you lied to him. It's gonna draw
I'm
this.
not gonna lie, I was really hoping that was gonna be the end of him.
No. I'm gonna take one shot at the longbow for 18.
Oh, that does connect.
For 9 piercing damage.
Yay.
17. I'm assuming 17 hits.
17 does hit.
For 6.
Ow! I need a cupcake.
There's plenty of cupcakes in prison. As he like
Really?
charges. I think he's gonna charge up and kind of like gallop up the tree for 30 feet. So for ease, I'll say he's on like the same level as you guys.
Okay.
Because that gets a little funky. Especially when I don't get any like height of how tall this tree trunk is.
Yeah.
I think technically you guys are supposed to like sneak around the side, but whatever. That's it for the centaur's turn.
It's my turn now,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm like, now that it's gotten way closer, I'm like, oh god, this thing's gonna kill me. I don't know, like, run backwards, and then I'm gonna jump off the tree and like dive and do another double shot at the
Go for it.
centaur. This first attack with my main action will again have advantage thanks to Vex from the attack last turn. No need to roll again.
No, that nat 20.
So then that'll be 2d critical damage. It just doubles the damage dice from the normal attack, right?
Yeah.
Like 2d6, and then another 2d6 for the sneak attack damage. It'll be 4d6.
You might
Plus
just
4.
you might just kill this thing. Let's. All right, 1 HP in a dream.
And I have another attack with the dual wielding.
Yep.
Does that hit?
Yeah. What? How do you do it? How do you do this?
Okay, yeah, so I do that shot, and I like, when I hit the ground, I like do a roll, and then I run at it, and I like shoot it between the eyes. I'm like, this is for like fucking shooting me, you bastard, and then just shoot it right between the shoot them right between the eyes.
All right. Hold on. Let me. All right, for funsies, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Because we're technically out of combat now. The DC was 15 to avoid this centaur body just falling off this tree and landing on you. But you escape.
We'll like collapse down and look at the arrow in my like shoulder or something. I'm like, oh god, I'm bleeding. Putri, am I gonna die? I'm bleeding.
You know, this is what you get for antagonizing people.
I wasn't antagonizing. I was trying to resolve it peacefully like I did with the last centaur.
Let me rephrase. This is
This
the
is
price
their
for
fault.
dishonor. Dishonor upon you. Dishonor upon your house. Let's see how close you are to bleeding out. Come here.
Okay. And I'm gonna like climb up. Be like, you're gonna be able to heal me, right, Putri?
Sit.
Okay. And I sit down.
And so we're just going to examine the arrow in your shoulder or back or wherever it hit. It's like,
I think I got shot twice, so I got 2 arrows in me.
Mm-hmm.
and I not so gently yanked the first one out. And
Putri, you trying to kill me too?
and the second.
Ah!
And then 5 points
Oh
of
god,
Leon.
it's bleeding more now. Oh god. Oh, I think I can feel myself slipping. I think I'm starting to see the light.
And then 5 points of lay on
God,
hands. You're
Putri.
welcome. I'm pretty sure any
And I guess
healing
that
would.
like closes up the wound.
Yeah. Any points of healing stabilizes a dying creature, so I think you'll be fine.
I wasn't actually dying. I was at like 14 HP. I was just
I
Being
mean,
traumatic.
a couple good whacks from the lance might have killed you.
Yeah.
So, what have we learned?
Don't trust you pulling out arrows.
Don't you have like 2 arrows in you currently?
I like my new piercings.
Hold on, we can't let you have those sticking out of you. Come here.
You're
What
luckily
did I
watched.
do wrong? I was trying to avoid getting in a fight.
And I'm just going to unceremoniously
Little
yank
bad
the
like I
arrows
did
out of
last time.
Gimdall and then expend another 5 lay on hands to close up the wounds.
You just stand there for a
I
moment.
guess maybe I shouldn't have gloated about how we killed their king. And actions have consequences.
Good, good. I trust we will be revisiting this lesson many more times throughout this, whatever you call it.
Yeah. God, getting shot really hurt.
Kind of puts things into
Thank you
perspective.
for that, Putri. That it definitely hurts a lot less now.
You're very welcome. And I'm just giving the toothiest grin ever. You'll be seeing those sharp-ass teeth in your dreams tonight.
All right, Putri.
Now let's
Do I need to
carry
make like a
on.
wisdom saving throw to see if I'm gonna have nightmares about Putri's teeth?
Oh, fuck yeah, go for it.
It's an unintentional
Yes.
intimidation.
There it is. There it is.
Perfect timing for Nat 1. Let's go. So yeah,
So-
you just instilled the fear of God in me, Putri, so maybe I might behave now. I don't know.
Oh, this will be fun. So, what does our little friend have to say about the whole debacle?
Well, you guys really do know how to keep yourselves alive. We should be getting there any minute now if we need to keep going, or if we can't keep going. Do you need a break or anything?
Lead the way.
All right, and he'll kind of like lead you guys down, maybe down. I say maybe because we're dealing with a little bit of lag. He kind of like leads you out of the forest, and you guys continue onward, please. He leads you guys to the exit of the forest, and as you guys emerge, you find yourself in an open space framed by columns of pure white marble. Awe-inspiring statues of legendary fey creatures and gods line the pathways, gazing down with serene wisdom. The castle of... Well, you guys wouldn't know this name, but the castle of Greydale unfolds before you. More open-air amphitheater than fortress. Majestic pillars support levels of balconies filled with celestial flora and singing birds. The architecture draws heavily from ancient Hellenic styles, yet seems touched by an otherworldly hand. You feel as though you step through it like a timeless space where art, nature, and divinity converge. Standing amidst the splendor, a raised dais, surrounded by blooming cherry blossoms. You see a feminine figure. Her presence is both ethereal and commanding, with eyes that hold wisdom of ages and a gentle smile. She is wearing a gown that is woven from the very essence of twilight and shimmers the colors of the setting sun. And she looks like she's been waiting for you guys and waiting for your arrival. Your friend Medros walks... Hold on, I have a dog demanding my attention right now. Can you not, little man? Okay, he was about to knock over my Pepsi, so I don't need that right now. Okay. So, your friend Medros approaches the elegant woman and says, "Oh God, Queen Titania, I'm sorry for my delay. I come bearing troubling news." The queen just kind of nods and waits for what he has to say. Metro says that the King Tumnus has been disposed of, and we can begin our actions to take over the fortress. But we need time to get our armies together. Thanks to these folks here, I was able to get what we needed.
Draw us into this.
Wait, what?
Kim's just like, no.
Putri holds up their hands real quick. One moment. You mean to tell us you're grateful for a murder?
Yes.
It was self-defense, actually.
Why is this surprising, Butchery? People in power like to off each other all the time.
Well, pardon my upbringing, but I was taught that murder is wrong. And besides, that old king was clearly not in his right mind. We should have de-escalated and also dispatched the undead. And you definitely should not have used that one noble as a human or fey shield.
Well, I mean, that didn't even work, to be fair. So why are you upset at me for something that didn't even happen?
It's the intent that matters.
So suddenly, me just intending to use someone as a human shield to take arrows for me is a crime or something?
For all you could have known, that was an innocent bystander.
I mean, that was my assumption.
Putri is just grimacing like, this is what I have to deal with. Apologies, your graces.
It is quite all right, Queen Titania says. She kind of knew that this was gonna happen. And she says there's still plenty more of the old kings, I should say. Henchmen, I believe is the right word in common, to be taken care of, but we need to grow our strength. And since you have proven yourselves to be capable of dealing with his proteges, henchmen, I may call upon you in the future for some assistance.
Wait, so the one that was dispatched was one of your typical ne'er-do-wells?
Yes.
Okay, to be fair, the skeletons should have clued me in.
I think we're hitting it now.
I mean, yeah. There
Oh,
was like a
gods.
billion red flags about that guy and his manner. But... So you're saying you're gonna be calling us to do this again?
Yes, but there'll be reward and payment to be had.
How much? Cause I just got shot and that really hurt, and I don't want to do that again. So
Well, for taking out the king in the first place, let me search around for a second. And she pulls out like this giant, like twilight colored bag and pulls out like smaller leather bags the color of the sunrise. And inside each bag is 610 gold.
Okay.
And once we get rid of the henchmen, there's going to be more to come.
This is what we get for nearly getting killed?
I mean, is that not to your liking? I mean, I can always just take it back.
It's fine. I mean, I guess this was, other than getting shot, this was a pretty fun evening, or I guess couple of days since we did do that long rest.
Mm-hmm.
I do go and do. I am often looking for some excitement, so I guess as long as I'm careful not to get shot again, I'll agree.
Oh, splendid, because it was in the letter that you would be able to return. But for now, I assume that you would like to return home?
That would be
Yes,
ideal.
please.
All right, until we meet again. And she snaps her fingers, and a swirling, like, portal appears before you guys, and it just like looks like the sunrise. This will take you back home, right where you were before you were brought here. And in time, I will call for you again.
Understood, Your Grace.
And do you guys step through the portal?
Yes.
I just wish for a warm bed.
All right, where did you guys start? Were you guys in like a tavern, in a city, out in the wilderness?
I think I was out doing shopping.
I was probably at a
I
tavern.
think I was at my my family's estate.
Oh, wait. I think I would like to make a trip to wherever Rosania's estate is.
All right, yeah, we can say
Am I
that
in
you were just finishing up shopping and then heading over that way when you opened the letter in the first place.
Okay.
Because I am gonna have to end it there because I have very stressed out dogs for whatever reason. I have to figure out why they're stressed. And we're also hitting the time limit, so I was like, this is a good spot to stop. And then it leaves like an entire like third arc that needs to go through for like another one shot.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You guys have.
Thank you for running this tonight, Claire.
I am sorry that I was not as prepared.
No, you did fine because it sprung on you how tired I was. So thank you for running the game tonight.
Yeah. What did you guys think of it? Even though we did kind of went so severely off course.
I thought it was fun.
Oh yeah, I had a blast.
I think I'm so far
And-
3 for 3 on serious
Yeah.
characters.
And I'm glad I did manage. I'm surprised at how well I managed to like kind of improvise a character as we got started.
Oh yeah.
I was worried that I would find roleplay difficult with not much time to come up with a character, but
Oh,
that ended up being
characters come
fun.
to you
Mhm.
as you play. It's always
Yeah.
always fun.
Also, this is my first time DMing D&D in 2 years. So, well, no, maybe 3 years now. So I hope I wasn't awful.
Oh, you did great.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that was good.
You did good.
Because I'm nervous for tomorrow.
Yeah. I think it was a good warm up for you.
Yeah.
I don't typically play lawful anything characters, so this was a nice change of pace.
Your guys' dynamic was wild.
Yeah,
I loved
yeah,
it.
that was fun.
Mhm.
I do kind of wonder, since you were asking at the beginning, if like Putri might have served my like family at one point. I kind of wonder if like by the sounds of it, I'm assuming Putri does like childcare. So I
Yep.
wonder if like Putri might have been like my babysitter at one point when she was a kid, and so you have like just a history of just remembering that I was awful, and now we're in this shenanigans together, and you're like, oh, she's just gotten even worse.
Wisdom did not come with age. Though that depends. How old is Rosania?
I don't know. I didn't really think about that. I guess maybe like close to around my age, like 19, and that would like kind of fit with if like her being just really like, I don't know.
Because if I remember correctly, elves mature at around the same rate as humans, but they're only
Yeah.
considered adults at around their first century or so.
Oh yeah, so I don't know, probably like 100, like a hundred, a couple hundred years or something in elf years. I don't know.
The equivalent of 19 in elf years.
Yeah,
So maybe barely past 100.
yeah.
And maybe 8 years ago, Putri was in charge of the child care and such. And well, 8 years might not seem like a lot to an elf, but it is quite a bit for somebody who might reach 80 tops.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we can write that down is Putri was in charge of the elven children before they hit their first century. And that was about 8 years ago. And they're 28 now.
Right. Yeah, that was fun, and that was a fun session.
Definitely.
Yeah. It was a lot crazier than I thought it was going to be.
I didn't think we'd get into Regicide so soon.
I didn't either.
You should always assume it's gonna happen.
I also think I used the wrong stat block for him too, but I was like, you know what? It's too late. He's been dead
Yeah,
for
I
like
was
2
wondering,
rounds.
like,
I think he
like,
was
it
supposed to have
seems like it was
advantage on the
really
saves.
easy to kill this guy.
Because I think he's supposed to have like a satyr stat block. I'm like, okay, you didn't. When I clicked on the token, that's not what came up. But that's
enough.
fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.